Hello, today I will read kinematics acceleration. Acceleration is caused due to the external force. If a particle A is here, some external force is applied on the body particle A, then it will accelerate. Okay, or if the particle is at rest or moving with some velocity, then if external force is applied on that body, then if it is at rest, then it will accelerate, or if it is already in motion, that is it has some velocity, the velocity will increase. Okay, acceleration is rate change of velocity with the time. Okay, that is final velocity minus initial velocity by time. Okay, acceleration is equal to 2 meter per second square, means the velocity is increasing, that is A is equal to, if we write A is equal to 2 meter per second square, meter per second square is the unit of acceleration. Okay, that means it is positive acceleration, that means in every second, every 1 second, the velocity is increasing 2 meter per second. Okay, if starting from rest, that is u is equal to 0, then at time t is equal to 2 seconds, its velocity is equal to v is equal to u plus at, that is 0 plus a is equal to 2 into 2 is equal to 4 meter per second. The ultimate velocity, final velocity after 2 seconds will be 4 meter per second, that is it is increasing at the rate of 2 meter per second in 1 second. Okay, now the direction of acceleration and velocity may or may not be equal, that is if the velocity is in this direction, some force is applied in the same direction, then F is equal to ma, then the acceleration, the direction of acceleration and direction of velocity will be equal. It does not necessarily means that the acceleration and velocity will be in the same direction. If velocity of a particle in that direction is positive direction and some force is applied on the opposite direction to the velocity of the particle, then F is equal to ma, then minus ma. That means acceleration and velocity are in opposite direction. Dimension is acceleration dimension is m0 l1 t minus 2. Okay, that is meter per second square. Okay, now uniform acceleration. What is uniform acceleration? Means that if the velocity of particle changes equally in equal interval of time, means to say that if a particle is moving in uniform acceleration, that is acceleration is constant in both in magnitude and direction. If acceleration is equal to uniform, that means its magnitude and direction does not change. Okay, that is acceleration is constant and direction is does not change. Okay, this happens in case of free fall of body. Okay, when under the motion of the gravity a body is dropped from certain height, then what happens, its velocity is increases in every second, every 1 second, equal to 9.8 meter per second. Okay, velocity increases 9.8 meter per second in every 1 second, but its acceleration due to gravity g is always constant, that is 9.8 meter per second square. Okay, it is a case of uniform acceleration. Okay, non-uniform acceleration, velocity of a body does not change equally in equal interval of time. Okay, now v1, v2, v3, v4, if the velocity increases from v1 to v is equal to in time t1, t2, t3, okay, that is v2 minus v1 by it is t0. Okay, in t1 second, change it second, t1 is equal to v3 minus v2 by t2 is equal to v4 minus v3 by t3. If this situation is understood or is granted, is obeyed, then it will be in the case of uniform acceleration. Now non-uniform acceleration. Non-uniform acceleration, the velocity of the body does not change equally in equal interval of time in case of oscillating pendulum. Okay, in case of oscillating pendulum, its acceleration is maximum at the maximum displacement and minimum at mean position. Okay, this is the mean position, its acceleration is mean. Okay, and at the maximum displacement its acceleration is maximum. That is, the acceleration in the whole course of time, the acceleration changes, and it is a non-uniform acceleration. That is, it is continuously changing its direction, and so this is non-uniform. Okay, average acceleration is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity upon time. Instantaneous acceleration is equal to ai is equal to what? When the limit del t tends to 0, that is, when the time interval is very small, then one can write del v by del t is equal to dv by dt, that is the derivative. Okay, that in that case the acceleration will be instantaneous, that is, it is equal to d square s by dt square, that is d by dt ds by dt, that means it is velocity, that is d square s by dt square, it is written in this way. Okay, that is equal to, if you differentiate with respect to displacement, that is d by dx v, okay, dv, okay, this is equal to into dx by dt. Okay, dx is cancelled out, dv by dt is equal to acceleration. Okay, then this will become v dv by dx. Okay, and acceleration will be, acceleration a is equal to v dv by dx with respect to x. Deceleration or retardation. As I told you, if the velocity of the particle in this direction and the force is applied from another direction, that is, if force is applied to the velocity opposite to the velocity of the particle, then f is equal to minus ma. Then in this case the acceleration is negative. Okay, acceleration is negative. That means if the particle is moving in this direction, in order to make the velocity decrease, the force is applied on the opposite side of the velocity of the particle. so its velocity will be gradually decrease. So in that case f is equal to minus ma, that is acceleration will be deaccelerate. Okay, if the velocity is decreasing, that means acceleration is negative. Now what is it is rate of decrease of velocity. In what rate the velocity is decreasing upon time? Acceleration due to gravity. Acceleration is caused due to the pull of the earth towards its center of gravity. Its velocity is, as you know, this is 9.8 meter per second square. When the body falls freely, that means freely means what? There is no air resistance or any other medium resistance. Then its value decreases by 1% in every 3.2 km above the surface of the earth. Its direction is always towards the direction of the downward direction. That means its direction is acceleration. G's direction is always towards downward, that is towards the center of the gravity. Okay, then we say that acceleration is towards down, and g is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. That means to say that in every 1 second the velocity of the particle will be increased by 9.8 meter per second when allowed in free fall. Okay, and this g, this is earth, and this g is 9.8 meter per second square near the earth. If the height of the particle goes on increasing, that is, if in some height 3.2, in every 3.2 km its value decreases by 1%. Okay, near the earth it is 9.8 meter per second square. In every 3.2 km above the earth's surface it will decrease by 1%. Now, considering the direction of acceleration of velocity, if the velocity of the particle goes on, speed of the particle increases, that means the velocity and acceleration are in same direction. If the velocity of the particle decreases, that means force is applied on the other side, opposite side of the velocity of the particle, then f is equal to minus ma. Okay, then the acceleration and velocity are in opposite direction. Okay, and this happens independent of choice of origin and axis. Okay, that means to say that, let this is a coordinate axis. If we take this direction as positive and this direction as negative, this is positive, this is negative. Okay, let's a particle is thrown from here, that is from origin, okay, towards upward. Then in that case, as you know that the displacement and the velocity of the particle are in always in same direction. That means to say that the velocity will always equal sign with the displacement. Okay, as you know that velocity is equal to displacement by time, not distance by time, displacement time. So the velocity of the particle will be equal sign with the displacement. This will velocity and this displacement will never be in opposite direction. Okay, now the velocity, if the velocity is goes on, if we throw the particle upward, then the velocity will be decreased. That means the acceleration due to gravity will be negative. As velocity is decreasing, so acceleration and velocity are always will be in opposite direction in case of if the speed is decreasing. Okay, then in that case the motion, the equation of motion is equal to h is equal to ut minus half gt square, as you know. So in this case, if upward direction is taken as positive, then the velocity will be the same direction, and the gravity and the acceleration due to gravity will be the negative sign, because the velocity is decreasing in this case. So the acceleration will be negative and velocity of the particle will be positive. Now consider the downward motion. In downward motion, take h is equal to minus h. Okay, h is equal to minus h minus ut minus half gt square. Will be there? No. Okay. gt square. Why? As the downward motion velocity is increasing, so the acceleration and the velocity will be the same sign. Okay. So this equation is equal to h is equal to ut plus half gt square, because in downward motion the velocity and the acceleration of gravity, the velocity is increasing in every moment, so the acceleration and the acceleration due to gravity and the velocity will be the same sign. Okay, it will be occur in the independent of the origin and the axis chosen. Okay, whatever may be the value of h or minus s, this will be the same direction. Okay, that's all from now. Thank you.